Good evening, everyone. I take this wonderful opportunity to welcome you all. So, we shall begin this special satsang on the starting note with the school prayer. O hidden life, vibrant in every atom, O hidden light, shining in every creature, O hidden love, embracing all in oneness, may each who feels himself as one with thee know he is also one with every other. Thank you. And today we have a wonderful speaker by the name Akshat Hegde. So, Akshat Hegde, a remarkable individual whose life embodies courage, acceptance, and unwavering faith in the journey of self growth. Born in 1992 in the quiet town of Shirsi, Karnataka, Akshat was diagnosed with cerebral palsy at a young age. What could have been a story of limitation becomes a story of limitless strength. Through years of therapy, challenges, and self reflection, he has learned that life's true measure is not in physical ability but in mental resilience. With every step, he has shown that different is not less, it's simply a different rhythm of grace, determination, and willpower. Over the years, Akshat has become a voice of inspiration for many, especially for those who believe life has been unfair to them. He turned pain into purpose and every setback into a lesson of patience and gratitude. His passion for reading, his deep reflections on the Bhagavad Gita, and his commitment to spreading positivity make him a beacon of light for everyone facing adversity. Today, as he shares his story, may we all reminded that life's true beauty lies in acceptance, in rising each day with hope, and in choosing peace over complaint. Let's welcome Akshat with heartfelt warmth and respect. Over to you, Akshat. You're on mute, Akshat. Can you please unmute? Just go to the Zoom meeting and unmute yourself. Okay, 1 second. So now can you just try?
Yes, thank you, Swati, for this wonderful opportunity. And I'm very glad to speak with all the participants. Hope my story gives some inspirations to all of you.
Just a second, Akshat. I have to announce something. Since Akshat has requested to keep everyone on mute, you can listen to him at the last of the session. I'll be unmuting everyone. Then you can ask him the question. Since he is differently abled, he want his flow to be flawless. So that's the request. So kindly please cooperate with us. Let him conclude the session. Then we'll open up for the question and answers. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Am I audible? My
Yes,
name
yes,
is,
very clear, very clear.
yeah, my name is Akshat. I am 33 years old and I come from a small peaceful town called Sirsi in Karnataka state. When I look back at my life, I often feel I I'm like everyone. In every phase of challenges and every delay, I felt it is not a punishment, but it is a preparation. I was born in 1992 to wonderful, loving parents. I am their only child. The dre- they dreamed of a beautiful, healthy life for me, like any other parents. But life had own plans. Around 1996, when I was about 4 years old, my parents started noticing that something wasn't normal about the way I walk. I could not move my body, or like other children, I could not do some activities. We began visiting doctors, one after another, traveling from hospital to another hospital, holding a hope, but every doctor had a different opinion, and none could really help. My parents were heartbroken, but they never give up. And as a child, I did not understand much, but I knew that every day felt like a new test. Before my surgery, I used to walk like a frog. It wasn't just a walk, it was a struggle for balance, efforts, and dignity. But my parents stood strong beside me. Their eyes said, "You will walk, you will live like everyone else." And I believed them. After surgery, something miracle happened. I could walk better for the first time. I felt ground differently under my feet. It was a it wasn't perfect, but it was progressful and improvable. We kept visiting Manipal for continuous checkups and therapies, and slowly my walking improved. But certain stiffness always stayed. Something doctors said would remain because it is a part of cerebral palsy. That stiffness became my companion. I remember that life would move differently at a different pace. But as I grew, I learned something powerful. Different doesn't mean it is less. It is means just a unique. I went to normal school. Getting an admission in a normal school, it was a not easy process. It had its own hazards. If I could not, some schools doubted at me that that they could handle that differently able child. But my parents never give up. They believed, and I have every right to study like another child. Finally, one school said yes. From that day, I would not, from that day, I decided I would not make people sorry for me. I would make them see me as a capable and cheerful as one, one among them. I participated in sports, extracurricular activities. I made friends. I shared laughter. I studied well, and I was very determined that I should not be remembered by my condition. I should be remembered by my spirit. But schooling wasn't easy. It was not a bed of roses. I had a difficulty to keep up physical speed things. For example, making notes or doing some academic activities. Sometimes I was not able to write till the class is over. In 10th, it was a big challenge for me. I failed once in 10th standard. That failure hit me hard, not because I wasn't capable, but because I could get a scribe. I could not get a scribe at that time. Nowadays, you have a lot of facilities, lot of things, lot of regulation changes for scribe, but at that time, that it was not easy. I have to uh, make a person who is less studied than me, and I have to arrange scribe by my own, and getting the medical certificate, I should go to district headquarters. And then I felt very sorry for me. I was crying alone, and I was asking myself, why only me? Why it is happening to me? But my parents held me close and said, you can try again. And so I did. I managed to get a one scribe next time, and I passed that moment of tough life journey. And I also learned the biggest lesson of my life. Failing doesn't make you a failure. It is simply means life is preparing you for something which make you come back greater. After school, I chose to study arts. Honestly, I did not had any option because already other subjects admissions are over. It is not it is not chosen by my passion, but the classrooms were in the ground floor, and I could manage physically myself very well. But later on, I realized sometimes what destiny is great than what our mind cannot. Studying arts has opened my world. I began exploring psychology, literature, philosophy. I started to understand not only society but myself. As years passed, I began to read a lot, and books becomes my true friend. I wasn't just remaining, it is just not for knowledge. I was reading for peace. The Bhagavad Gita, the works of Swami Vivekananda, and other books of Ramakrishna Mission's publication, and English literature from Shakespeare and other authors. They all began to shape my thoughts and my personality. Slowly, something began changing inside me. Earlier, I used to ask why I like this, why I am like this. But I thought reading and I when I started reading, I began to ask, what can I learn from this? What can I learn from this cerebral palsy? Or what can I learn from this differently able life? This is where the seeds of acceptance was planted. Sometimes we feel that acceptance is giving up. Acceptance does not mean giving up. It means understanding the reality so deeply that uh, you stop fighting with it. I began to accept myself, my body, and my journey completely. Of course, it is not an easy task to deal with cerebral palsy. It affects movement, coordination, and muscle too. But greatest battle is with not the body, it is with the mind. I used to sit and reflect what I feel frustrated, what happens to my mind, what happens to my breath, to my emotions. I started observing my reactions like a scientist studying his own life slowly. I realized that I could either I could either complain about my situation or understand it. I choose to understand it. When I started researching about cerebral palsy deeply, I discovered that there are thousands of people like me across the world, each with a story and struggle and strength. That realize that realizations made me feel connected and confident, and I felt I was not alone who is having this battle. Then beautiful thought came to me. Maybe I wasn't given this condition as a punishment. Maybe it was a calling from God. God has chosen me to understand this from inside, to live it, to study it, and one day help others with the same journey. That that thought itself give me the purpose of life, and it give me not only purpose, also the peace in my mind. I began to talk more. I began to talk with more people, students, parents, and other people with physically who is physically challenged. I smiled more, I read more, I spoke more about acceptance because I truly believe that when our intentions are pure, destiny itself will open the right doors. But let me tell you, honestly, it's not that I'm always positive. I'm a human too. I have emotions. There are days when my body does not cooperate. Some days, even getting up feels like a climbing a mountain. I have had mood swings, frustrations, disappointments, and even sometimes uh, sadness on myself. I used to ask why I can't have one normal day. And then I learned to accept that too. I created my own simple calendar system in 30 days of in 30 days, maybe 15 days are good, 15 days are not good for me. In that good days, I do whatever I can. I study, I read, I interact. In bad days, I simply remain myself. It's okay. Don't push, don't fight, rest. Nature will take care. This taught me the balance of life. It taught me that control doesn't mean forcing. It means understanding and timing. I cannot control the situation and timing. How my body behaves, but I cannot also control how my body behaves, but I can always control how I can respond to my body and my emotional situations. I also realize that life is a game. It is like a big boss. We cannot control the task that is come to our way. Big boss is God in our life, but we can control how we can play them. Some days we will win, some days we will lose, but real victory is in participation. So I started participating in each and every event of life. And in life opportunities, I also started participating in life opportunities, in learning, in connecting with people. I stopped waiting for a perfect day. Every day is not perfect. We cannot have perfect situation, but we can make the situation favorable to us from our efforts. I learned that life does not wait for anyone. The moment we stop participating, it is our end. There is a wonderful saying: if you are failure, it's okay, but if you don't try, it's not okay. And you know what? When you start flowing with a life instead of fighting with it, everything begins to feel so light. You may think, I have a lot of difficulty, how I will handle and all. But once you accept it and you know how we can cope up with that, it's it is joy even when we are in pain. And we see blessings of our life as small blessings also as a great gift by the God. I learned to celebrate every small win, every good walk, every clear conversation, every pain, and even every pain-free morning, because nothing is small when you have see the struggle. because when I feel, when I go to certain therapies, if sometimes it is painful, but when I started enjoying pain, I didn't feel sad about myself. I also make a daily habit to ask myself these three questions. What did I learn today? To whom I thankful today? And to how many people I did bring a smile today? These three simple questions keep my life grounded and joyful. They remind me that even with all limitations, I can contribute to the society and to my family and to myself. Every day I learn something from books, people, nature, or silence. Every day I feel gratitude for whatever, for those who helped me, guide me, or even challenge, challenged me and criticized me. And every day I try to be source of light for at least one person. You see, life is not about perfection. It is about participation. It is not about comparing your path with others. It is about walking your path sincerely. We feel that okay, another person has very good condition in health, or he may be rich, we may be poor, and we start comparing. It is a human nature. But do we feel that uh, it is not a same journey? God has given a different journey to all of us. When we understand that everything happening to us has a reason, a lesson or message, we stop asking why me and start asking what now and what's next. And even I doubted myself. There were times I wondered if my disability would limit my potential. But today I know my condition didn't make me less capable. It made me more conscious. It made me see the details of my see the details of life that many people overlook. It may be it made me value time, efforts, and kindness. I have learned that happiness does not come from perfect circumstances. It comes from inner acceptance. It comes from the courage to look at yourself in mirror and I say I am enough. Is it not? It is not so easy. The self acceptance. We criticize our body, we criticize our mind, but once we accept our mind and body and situation, the life attracts very positive things, and it will lead to success. Today, I don't see myself as someone surviving from cerebral palsy. I see myself as someone who is learning through it. I'm a student of cerebral palsy and I'm student of life. I'm learning how to live with grace, how to handle pain with patience, and how to turn suffering into strength. There are people who can throw stone at you, but we have to have the art to make that stone into a stepping success. To anyone listening to me who is going through a struggle, maybe not physical, maybe emotional or mental, I want to tell you, you are not alone. Your journey may look different, but your worth is the same as anyone else. Don't measure your life by what you can't do. Measure it by what you do despite of what you can't do. Every person has a purpose. Every challenge has meaning. Every pain hides a blessing. So stop waiting for life to be easy. Start living it and accept and adapt and appreciate it. If you can walk with a gratitude. If you can speak with kindness. If you can think with purpose. We feel that walking, speaking, and thinking is a normal ability. But just think about those who cannot think, who cannot walk, and even who cannot speak. Are we really graceful for these three qualities? And are we using it for good of ourselves and others? Why we speak bad words or hatred words to others so easily? Are we using the blessing of God in the right way? That we need to ask ourselves. Because in the end of our because in the end our disabilities or our abilities does not define us, it is our decisions which define us. Life is not about how fast we walk but how gracefully we move. It is not about how long we live but how deeply we connected to others heart. Once one of my uh, lecturer told me, if you can, if I give the task to earn 3,000 rupees per month, you can do that. But if you can uh, earn the trust of 3,000 people, it takes more than one life. Is it not right? So connecting with people, it is the only one thing which is remembered by everyone after we gone. As I continue my journey, I carry message with me. Live the life fully, no matter how limited life seems. Because when acceptance comes to your life, the world begins to accept you too. Thank you all for listening to my story, a story of faith, patience, and learning. I hope it reminds you that no matter how life is and how life tests you, there is always a way to rise, maybe not fast, but always strong. Thank you so much.
Akshat, can I unmute everyone so that I think, okay, you can unmute yourself now.
Yes.
Okay, I have given unmute option to everyone.
Thank you, Akshat. My
Thank you.
name is Janaki Ram. I mean, words are inadequate to express. It was a very good learning session for me, a person from that kind of a background, and very wise words. And the way you have shaped your life by devoting also time for participation and about highlighting on the mental strength and also about decisions. I really liked all those statements. And what I would like to request you to share is currently what are you doing? You have gained any skills and how do you manage your life? Are you earning anything? And it is something, I mean, amazing that we got an opportunity to interact with you. Listen to you, of course, even though it's online. And I like the way you said you don't want people to pity you because many times I have, and many others have faced, how should we treat a person who is a bit disabled? So you made it very clear. Admire your strength, courage, and the wisdom.
So
Uh,
to add on to it, Akshat is a sincere follower of the satsang, whatever we conduct on Thursday Satsang. And he's the one person who always gives the feedback and who always listens to all the sessions, and he also expresses the gratitude in his own way. He will not be able to speak randomly, but he takes time, but he drafts it very clearly and sends a message, and he also says that what are his key takeaways of the sessions, whatever he attends.
Yes, thank you, Swati, and thank you, sir. To answer your question, you asked me about my career life. I think. Uh, I worked in many startups from 2016, and finding job after graduation in 2013, it wasn't easy. And slowly I started managing social media pages, and I earned around 2000 rupees. And then I worked for NGO from home, and then I earned 3000 rupees. And then I moved to one healthcare research company for 4 years, around 4 years, which was in Chennai. It was also work from home. Then I got a very handsome amount. Then in this year, I worked for Aditya Birla claim process. Then again, I'm now working in a one small startup company. And in between that, I used to teach Kannada online for students. Yes, sir.
Excellent. Very happy to know.
Thank you, sir.
Akshat, may I say something? I agree with everything Mr. Janki Kiran has said. You are superb. God bless you, dear. God bless you. And I wish you happiness and may you live long and prosper and be as healthy and happy as you can be. Really, and my blessings come straight from my heart. God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. It is nice meeting you all.
So there is a message from Ramamani ji. Good to know. Yeah. Good to know that you're fighting from very engaged. Also appreciate and respect. 1 second. Respect you for going through all the hard part you have undergone and the way you stood up in spite of everything. Very inspiring. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, anybody would like to say anything?
Yeah, I would like to share a wonderful share by Akshat. Thank you very much. I also resonate with what other people have said. You know, at this age, you have done a wonderful job. Dan, keep up the good work. I'm sure people will empower by your speech. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Can I ask something more,
Yes, yes,
Akshat?
yes. Yes, yes,
Like,
sure.
what has been your what is that learning from studying Gita, and how do you go about? Can you share some details?
Uh, yes. At first, I learned Gita from my college principal at the in my 12th, 11th standard. He used to taught me like a guru in after college hours. I used to come. I was the only student for entire college, and I had that great opportunity. Then I started online classes, attending online classes, and reading my own. But I felt that just understanding or chanting sloka, it's not enough. What is the message from that sloka is very important. For example, whenever the differently able people suffer, people say that it's their past karma and all. Yeah, I agree to some extent. But it is also there. Krishna has taught that we Uddarit Atman Atmanam is there. So if my Atma is so strong, we can, delete our karma also and move ahead. That is also I believe. And sometimes when we go to a doctor, uh, even people say that his karma is not so good, so he's not cured by certain disease. But one doctor told me in his speech that if doctor's karma is so good, even patient's karma will not affect, and he is going to cure him. So this is the perception I built.
That's very nice. That's a beautiful saying by the doctor. And I
Yeah,
like the way you said about the strength of the soul. So not only
yeah.
mind strength, soul strength is also important.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Akshat, I'm also a Krishna Bhakt, and I attend Bhagavad Gita classes every day.
Nice.
And I am going to pray hard for you also.
Thank you,
God
ma'am.
bless you. God
Thank
bless you.
you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
No, there are no questions. You've explained yourself so well that I don't need to ask you any questions. Thank you so much, and I will pray for you every
Thank
day.
you so much.
Bye.
Thank you so much. It was really wonderful session. Akshat, kudos to you. And I wish
Thank you, Swati, for the opportunity.
all the prayers come true. And to be honest, Akshat has overcome many struggles with acceptance. And to add on to it, he is married and he later got divorced. And he also accepted that with such a big smile. And the lady who got separated also, she also shared a wonderful story, and she still appreciate Akshat, but she could not stay more with him due to the personal consequences. So but I wish him all the very best for his future endeavors and the work that he is doing and the way that he keeps himself steady and positive all the time. And whenever we ask anything to him, he never says no. So I wish that spirit continues to be with you and let all the prayers shower on you, Akshat. I wish you very all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Swati, for a wonderful opportunity. And thank you all for listening to me. It was really great to meet you all. Thank you so much.
So here we end the session today with all the positive vibes that you have spreaded to us and the blessings that you have received is really it's really amazing. So thank you everyone. We shall meet in the next satsang. Until then, take care.
Swati, I also bless the person who brought him today to speak to us, so inspirational. So I
Ma'am, it's
bless.
me only.
Oh, you, so God bless you, Swati, because very, very inspirational talk, really. So God bless you and thank you also.
And he also explains about Bhagavad Gita. And I'm asking for his next date. The way that he explains Bhagavad Gita as well as in Kannada is, the way he teaches Kannada to the other students, the way he handles the work is truly amazing. So I'm asking Akshat, uh, please do provide us a date where you can say something about Bhagavad Gita. What lessons made you inspire so much, or to face the struggles with such a big smile? And what are the lessons that you learned? So please do explain us in the next session.
Yes,
Yes,
Akshay,
yes,
please
yes.
do.
Sure,
We'd
sure,
love to listen to you.
sure. Definitely.
Thank you so much. We shall meet next in the satsang.